Hello everybody. Tonight we're here in the kitchen and we are going to bring you guys a wonderful recipe. We are going to teach you tonight how to make the ghee butter that was so famous, introduced to the world by the Kardashians for the health benefits. So what you need to do to make the butter, you need to get a pound or two of the best butter that you can find and unsalted, okay, unsalted. And then what we are going to do, we are going to open the butter here, and you should use a stainless steel pan to make sure that none of the chemicals that the aluminum or anything like this has and will go into the butter. A stainless steel pan, and we are going to open the butter sticks and put it here in the pan. Here we have the butter in the pan, and you keep in low, like maybe 3, no more than 4, and we are going to cook the butter, let boil, so to separate the milk and the water from the purified butter, you know. And here we are going to, my partner here, my co-chef, is going to let you know a few things about the ghee butter.
Okay, so first you're going to want to know what is ghee. Well, ghee is a clarified butter, and it actually, when everything's separated from the butter, it has a nutty flavor to it. And it's traditionally made from cow's milk or buffalo's milk. And the process of making ghee butter removes the water and the milk fats, and it leaves a high smoke point product. And it's actually nutritionally rich like coconut oil is. And the top 10 benefits of the ghee butter is it has a high smoke point, which means it could get up to 400 or 500 degrees before it would actually change its consistency. So most of the time when you cook, you don't get any higher than about 350 degrees. It's rich in fat-soluble vitamin A, vitamin D, and vitamin E. It's suitable for individuals with lactose intolerant sensitivities. It's made, and again, I think I'm going to repeat this, it's made from grass-fed cows. And initial studies indicate that it may help reduce tumors, lower cholesterol, high blood pressure, reduce inflammation, and actually lower body fat. It contains butyrate or butyrate acid is a short-chain fatty acid that acts as a detoxifier and improves your colon health. All right. It tastes like butter, but they say it's butterier, if that's such a word. It builds strong bones with vitamin K2. It supports weight loss, and unlike coconut oil, which is very healthy, it improves digestion, and it reduces inflammation in the body. So that's some of the good benefits. So what's going to happen here, you got to melt down this butter. It could take up to 30 minutes, so you just got to be patient with it. And you don't want to turn up the heat too high because then you'll burn it. And what you're going to see here is it's going to separate. There will be a white foam that comes to the top, and it's going to separate. And then you ultimately get that foam off the top, and you end up with a golden product that you will put in a jar or wherever you want to put it. And they say that this product will last if you put it in the refrigerator for up to 2 to 3 months. Okay, we've already about 5 minutes into the melting, but we're melting it slowly. We're not turning up the heat very high because we want things to separate. And as you can see here, you already have some of the separation happening. That white stuff is actually the fats, all that cholesterol and stuff that's not good for you is separating itself out. And that comes through the process of heating. Okay, all the butter is pretty well melted down here, and you can hear it's going to start bubbling here shortly. A lot of stuff separating, a lot of the bad stuff in that butter separating out. But you want to stir it a little bit to get that stuff to come to the surface. So every so often you stir it. And then there's a little crust. If it maybe about 10 to 15 minutes, you'll start seeing a crust form on the top. And then you can just take a little sieve or a screen and take it out. So here you can see it starting to bubble a little bit. That's exactly the way it's supposed to happen. and we'll show you here when it comes time to remove the stuff from the top.
And what you see, the white portion is the impurities, like the milk and the water, that the parts that you're taking off to become the ghee purified butter. And here we are going to collect the first round of the foam. And you see this has become really thick. And this portion is, the portion that we are taking that has the milk, the water, the portion that we don't need, that is going to come out. And we are going to have to do this again. When I take this first layer and I stir the butter, you will see that another second set of white foam is going to build up. And we'll have to remove that one also. And then we'll show you guys step by step until the beautiful purified butter is all done. This is so wonderful. Ghee butter is very expensive. It takes some work for you to get that purified health butter. And you will see here, I almost took the first round completely. And but as I stir the butter again, you will see that it will quickly build up a second round. Okay, let's stir it out again. And you see it's already creating a second. Soon here we'll create a second set, but it's getting pretty close now. And here I'm going to take the very little leftover that we have for the foam, and what is not very much. You did really good today. Yesterday.
You can see how gold this is in the pan, and that's what you want.
Okay.
You're getting all the fats out of it now, just a few of the bubbles. A lot of that's air, but there is a little bit of fat left in there.
Yeah, pretty much is clean. What we are going to do is shut it off now, and we are going to show you guys how to do the next step.
Right now it's been on the stove for exactly about 30 minutes. Let it cool down just a minute, then we'll move it.
Here we have a strainer with a cheesecloth, and we are going to put the butter, and we always have to be careful because in the end can be some little impurities. See right there? See that? And we are not using that. You see the little pieces on the bottom? Yeah. And this, everybody, is the ghee butter, and and here is cooling down. It's really hot right now. It's cooling down. Butter, and I'm going to put it here on the jar. And what you need to do is to put it in the refrigerator. Like I said before, this will be good for about 3 months. So, and this is what we call the ghee butter. It's purified butter. And you can see here the just made and the one that is already refrigerated. That's what look like. And I would recommend, start making your own or buying made, because this is the best butter that you can ever have. I hope you like this video. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel and give me thumbs up, and share with your friends and family, and also click on the bell so you will be the first ones to know when my videos are coming. Thank you so much for your support, and I'll see you next video. A kiss in your heart.